Hey everyone, welcome to JD Careers Out There, where we get you career advice from fellow lawyers and non-practicing lawyers to help you connect with a path that excites you and find success and happiness in your career. I'm Marc Luber, and today we're exploring the career path of investment banking, and we're talking to my old friend and college roommate, Eric Klar, who was a managing director at a major global bank for 10 years as an investment banker after first practicing law for 5 years at an international law firm. Eric tells us all about the path of iBanking and making that transition from the legal world into the banking world. Here's a little look at our discussion where we talked about the lifestyle of iBanking careers as well as what level a JD would come in at when joining a bank.
I remember that the hours for you when you were there were very, very long and intense. Tell us about the lifestyle of this kind of a path.
Sure. I mean, first, the lifestyle at a large law firm as a junior associate is a grueling lifestyle as well. Long hours, it's a big commitment. As an investment banker, it's no different. When you're an analyst and a junior associate, you are working very often 7 days a week, long hours every day. That's the nature of the job. I wouldn't recommend that anybody get into this profession without having that expectation and being prepared to make that type of commitment. There are plenty of people who come out of college thinking, I want to be an analyst on Wall Street. I've read about it. I've seen movies about it, and I want to do that. And it's not for them. It's not for everybody. And you need to make that commitment in order to be successful and work your way up through the ranks and hopefully get promoted from analyst to associate to vice president, to director, to managing director.
And so when someone's coming first out of a law firm after having worked for a few years, are they an analyst? Is that the title?
No. If you've been a practicing attorney, depending how senior you are, most people I knew often came in as an associate, whether it was a second or third year associate, because you do bring, unlike someone who's coming out of college, that's generally the analyst ranks, you are adding value, and you do have X number of years of practice of law, you do have a law degree, so they generally bring you in as an associate. And that's where you start, and you work with the analysts who are primarily responsible for the initial drafts of most materials as well as the modeling.
Okay, and the roles would be pretty similar to what you were describing earlier when you were talking about your role as managing director. There you have a little more business development responsibility, it sounds like, but otherwise the day-to-day tasks that people are going through are still pretty similar?
Yes, but when you're a managing director, your responsibility is no doubt, at the end of the year, they're checking the box. What was your revenue generation? How many deals did you work on and close? And how profitable were those transactions for the firm? But on the flip side, it is your responsibility to ensure that all timelines are met internally, that the credit process is done as efficiently as possible, because it's your client relationship that you're working to manage. So you're responsible both for internal and external processes that have to be managed.
Okay, you can all watch a full episode of Eric and I going more in depth into investment banking careers at jdcareersoutthere.com. Eric's going to tell us more about what it's like, what it takes, how your JD applies, and how to break in or how to transition from the legal field into the banking world. And if you're a finance idiot like me, you're going to learn a lot about how the banking world works. So check that out at jdcot.com, which is our shortcut to get you there. And if you're already at the site, you can just scroll down to the full version and make sure you become a member so you can watch the full interview and get access to lots more exclusive content filled with great advice. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'm Marc Luber, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.